this, but that's okay too. As I referenced in the last episode, and I know this because I just listened to it. You gotta hear yourself once in a while, but just once in a while. Not constantly every fucking day. That'd be retarded. Where was I? Yeah, I've been doing this because I moved. I did the move. I mentioned the move last time. It has happened. It is done. I didn't move far. I'm like 5 minutes from the last place. But hey, what are you going to do? It all happened quickly. It happened quickly, and that's all right too. It's all done. We're settled. What can I say? Moving sucks. Part of the reason I stayed where I was as long as I did. Because moving sucks. It takes what seems like forever. We didn't get a big moving van or anything because, again, it's not far away. But, yeah. I was doing loads of just a Ford Ranger. Just a normal mid-sized truck. So I did I don't know how many of those. I just get boxes, chair, table, whatever. Just whatever I could grab, just doing all those. That was fun. It was a good time. One point I got caught in the rain. The weather looked shitty. Here's the weather talk, guys. Ready for this? Where was I? Yeah. So it was getting kind of cloudy and shit. I'm like, I can do it. Didn't have a whole lot of stuff in the truck. So I'm driving the big 5 minutes away and never guess what happened. Yep. Open up the rain. Not just a drizzle, folks. Not just a drizzle. Is like a big torrential downpour. It was cold as shit. And that wasn't fun at all. So yeah, got nice and cold and wet. I'm running back and forth to the truck to the house. The driveway's kind of offset. It's off to the side of the house, so a bit of a jog to go do that. So that's fun. It's all fun. Yeah, that was one of the lows. That really sucked, and just yeah, man, moving seems to take forever. Get to this point, you're like, oh, there's only a few things left, and then you open another closet, pulling all this stuff out. When did I get all this shit? Why do I have all this shit? When am I gonna be done? But it is done now. We're in, we're settled. When I say we, that's me and my daughter. I'm living with my sister once again. We did a long time ago because of circumstances. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I want to be transparent on her, but on this channel, station, show thing, it's a podcast. Why am I complicating things? It's a podly pod. Again, I don't know where the fuck that came from, but hey, it's out there now, isn't it? It's out there now, folks. Judge me. So yeah, the move's done. We're in the new place. Yeah, we're in the new place. It's like an older building. Actually, kind of reminds me of like an old cottage you would go to, just because of some of the cupboards in the laundry room specifically. Yeah, I said specifically again. I don't know. I just think it's funny. I don't know why, but I do. Moving on. Yeah, there's these little wooden cupboards in there, and they're painted kind of roughly. They just didn't sand down a paint. They just threw paint on it. So yeah, I don't know. The place isn't bad. Like I said, it's old. It's near a major road. It's between an apartment building to one side on the south end and the east end. The road is over on the west. And there's construction on the north end. So the construction's fun. Those boys get cracking during the day. You hear all the power tools and shit. My daughter's still doing the virtual schooling, so she's here during the day. She was asking me if she'd go up to her room and do it the other day because the power tools were going, but so I let her. I don't know if it helped. She's finding any reason to just stay in her comfy little bed all day. I don't want her doing that. Nope, no siree. But yeah, the move's done. I got the internet over here. So I'm going to call Rogers. That's the internet company that I use. And they're fine, you know. I get the service. It's not crazy expensive. It's not bad. And it occurred to me how easy it was. Because I remember like transferring the internet over before when I moved and did stuff, and they had to make an appointment, and the guy had to be there between fucking 1 a.m. and 9 p.m. any goddamn time he fucking felt like it. And they had to, there was going to be a new router involved and this and that. And this was literally, okay, you can keep your old router. It's just going to be a plug and play. I'll change the address on the thing. It was done in less than 10 minutes after I got through and actually talked to a person. And if there's any positive thing about the current situation, the COVID 2020 crap, it's trimming some of the bullshit. Like I said before, there always had to be an appointment, you do this and that, and do. But this, it's like they didn't want to send anybody out, they wanted to make it nice and easy, the thing hooked up. And yeah, sure enough, the next morning, I went to the new place, because I had my key, took the router, plugged her in, fired it up, good to go. Easiest thing ever. Like it always should have been. You can't tell me they couldn't always do that. Because you know they could always do that. Anyway, I just thought it was funny, you know, the whole COVID thing just trims the fat a little. All the bulk, the unnecessary fluff, the noise, the fog. Not all of it, but I mean, it's created more, that's for fucking sure. But yeah, so that's kind of funny. But we're here. The internet is here. We're not queer. Maybe one person is. Anyway, so yeah, we're in the new place. It's an older building. There's construction. There's a major road. I'm learning to live with it. My bedroom is on the south end. And there's a driveway, a parking lot rather, for the apartment building, like 8 feet from my window. There's the two windows. If you watch the video, you can see behind me. There's two windows kind of on a corner. There she is. And yeah, there's cars like 6, 8 feet, not even more than 10 feet away. And the one guy that parks the closest, this guy's got to work nights. Every night, late, I don't know how late, probably 11:30, 12-ish, car starts up. It's not a finely tuned automobile either. And hey, I'm not driving a Benz, but this thing, fucking exhaust must be falling off. It's got the good old rusty rumble going. And yeah, he fires it up. And yeah, I'm not sleeping till he leaves. Of all the luck, you know, the place is alright, but the positioning of it, I'm not too keen on. I'll say that much. Oh boy. So it's going to be fun. And before you ask, yes, the headlights come straight into the window. But hey, I got curtains for them. So those are going up. And yeah, the lights will be shut out. The noise, however, can't do much about. So there's that. You know, that's the long and short of the place. Like I say, it's an older building. The living room, if you walk from one end to the other, you go down about 2 inches. There's like a slope. Hopefully that won't be an issue. You know, I don't want a floorboard to crack under my my considerable weight. My 240 pounds of considerable weight. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Water break. But hey, I'm 10 minutes in. I haven't yawned. It's because I'm getting off my ass and doing this at a decent time. But it's going pretty good overall so far. Pretty happy with it. It's not a bad place at all. But, you know, it's old. It's all good. We'll see how we are in the middle of the night. Or middle of winter at night, rather. So that'll be a good one. See how that turns out. I have big, heavy blankets. I am a Canadian, even though I do admit I'm a poor excuse for one. I don't like the cold. I never played hockey. I do like beer, maple syrup. Love beavers. See what I did there? There's a knee slap. That's a knee slapper, guys. Come on. Come on. You know what we're doing here. It's good times. Good times. What else is up? So that's the move. We're good to go there. Still in the same town, not far from the old place. It's all good. All good. What else? Yeah, out of work again. I mean, I still have my job, but we shut down again. Another 28 days. I think on the last recording, we just came off of the fucking 10-day shutdown. It keeps happening. Everybody's talking about the second wave. I'm on my third wave. Third wave of not going to work. Now, I will say I'm supposed to go in every night for cleanup. I haven't been, and this is between me and you guys. I haven't been because there's maybe 2 hours of work to go in and clean because nobody's going in there. They're still doing the online classes, but the place isn't full of people. There's like 2 people in there. We have to change the garbages like every other day. Again, I'm not bitching. I'm not complaining. This is a vent. I might just change the podcast to The Vent. So, for me to drive for 2 hours for maybe 2 hours of work, and yeah, I could probably find more shit. But what am I going to work till 9 now? 5 till 9 or something? 9 to 5? Man, you know, the more I talk about this out loud, the sillier it's. Maybe I'm being a little silly, but for me to spend the gas money, shit's tight right now. We'll talk about that in a minute. And the time to drive out and the fucking road rage traffic. The other night I went out to go there. 5 minutes up the road, I was ready to strangle somebody. And for nothing major, just felt like fucking strangling somebody. It's funny how you almost get conditioned and used to the traffic and that when you're going. And the thing, it's almost like, yeah, it sucks, but I'm okay with it. I can do it. And you absorb the suck. I can't think of a better way to put it. That's absorbing the suck. Everybody got to absorb sucks. Because what else are you going to do with it? You're going to push it away? Are you going to pretend it's not happening? That suck is going to happen in order for you to finish what you are doing. You have to. So, you embrace the suck, absorb the suck, and yeah. But then when you don't do it for a while, you don't get suck. And then you get suck again, it's harder to handle. That suck is more intense, and you tend to explode a lot faster. So as I'm driving to work, I get angry quicker is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, guys. So take that lesson, that's important. But yeah, the road rage happens quicker. And my mental health is important to me. And not exploding too fast is important to your mental health. Yeah, I'm laughing at my own jokes. Fuck you. I don't need your permission. So, yeah. So I go like twice a week. I've been slacking off and missing out. but it's not like shit's not getting done. The other people that go there are more than capable. I've talked about them before. Awesome Filipinos and all kinds of other people. They know the job. Some of them know it better than me. They've been there longer. So I've been skipping out. I'll admit it. Just to the internet though. Don't tell my boss. I don't want to get fired. Fire red. I don't think I will, but I mean it's getting done. And yeah, sometimes you gotta look out for yourself, and you gotta look out for yourself. You gotta take care of things. Maybe you gotta be a little selfish sometimes. Maybe you gotta be a little selfish. Call me Selfish Johnny for now. Call me Selfish Johnny. But yeah. So I'm in the third wave of work shutdown. This is the work third wave. Pardon me if you heard that burp. I tried to turn my head. Might not have worked. I'll find out in the afterwards. So what else? What else is up? So no work. I've been job hunting. Still technically have a job, but I still need a little bit more money. So I'm doing what I really don't want to. Looking for another job. Jesus fuck. I'm job hunting with a job. Not where I thought I was going to be, folks. Not where I thought I was going to be. But hey, these are the decisions you make. You gotta live with it. You gotta deal with it. Gotta handle the suck. Embrace the suck. Try to deal with it. Try to last as long as you can. Am I falling into this joke? How many times do I have to tell this joke? But yeah, honestly, this is the life I've made. This is where we are. It's not terrible. It's all right. It's all right. Kind of nice having other people in the house too. My sister's here. My niece is here. Other niece came and visited. It's a different thing having people in here. It's not so bad. I think I got a little too used to quiet and like nobody around, which is okay sometimes, but I don't think that should be the norm. I don't think as social creatures, humans and shit that we are, I don't think that's what it's supposed to be every day, all day. Again, it's okay sometimes, but no, I don't think it's how it's supposed to be. It's almost like, again, I got used to the one way, and now I'm back to, like, honestly, a more normal way, if you want to put it like that. It's not bad. It's kind of nice. So yeah, it's going well. This will be the first weekend actually here. We started moving last week, I guess. I can't remember the exact day. But yeah, we're in here. It's pretty good. We need to go back to work. I'm not eager to go back to work. I think I talked about this again after the first shutdown. I'm not like jumping up and down doing backflips, but because again, it's the drive, it's the gas, it's expenses. So yeah, it's going all right. Work and blah blah blah. What else is up? Oh yeah, speaking of the second job stuff, trying to get a little more money. I did it. I figured why the hell not. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm learning how to set it up, so bear with me. I set up a Patreon. I don't know why I said it like that. It feels kind of icky. But instead of agonizing over it and overanalyzing it and paralysis by analysis, I figured, okay, I'll start it. I'm going to put it out there. There's going to be my usual episode. It's going to be on the Mondays. I fucking mean it now. Things have to change, so I'm going to change. My normal episode will be out on the Monday. The next one, right now, the Patreon episode, Thursday. It's Thursday. I've been thinking about it. Again, I'm not going to overthink about it. I'm going to put it on Thursday. It's going to give me the time. you know, it kind of sets it up for the weekend. You got it on the Friday into the weekend. So yeah, both of you listeners out there. Yeah, that's the other old joke that I beat into the ground. Both my listeners. But you know, some people's got to be tuning in. I look at somebody has to, and hopefully there'll be more. I'm gonna keep doing it. If you can throw me a buck, throw me a buck. If you can't, well, I'll still be in the same fucking position, won't I? And the more I do this, the better I'll get at it, and so on and so forth. So we'll see how it goes. I am a Patreon member now. I've subscribed to other ones and I really like those. So hey, again, that's why I started this. So I like listening to other podcasts, shows, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, so I got mine, and I think I got it down pretty good. Obviously, could be better, you know. Like people say, you start this and people automatically jump to oh, what are you, Rogan? No, nobody's a Rogan. But I am me. And I'm doing this. I'm doing it, and I'm liking it, and I am getting better at it. So what else is up? What else is new? Not a whole lot. Like I said, I just listened to my last episode, which is a while back, I'll admit. I had to trim things back, guys. I was paying like $20 a month for the hosting. I had to trim that back. I'm probably going to put it back up again because I'm going to be doing the 2 episodes. But hopefully the Patreon will kick in. That's the plan. Bloopity blue. Not going to beat it into the ground or get too much into the details. And yeah, so look for it. Patreon.com/winningtouch. The Winning Touch. Punch that in. I've actually made that mistake myself. I don't put in the, and some other shit comes up. And that's fine too. Listen to them. Listen to it all. There's room. The internet is infinite as far as we know. So let's use it. There's uncountable amounts of ones and zeros, unlimited amounts of ones and zeros. That's the binary code. Not to trigger anybody, but that's what it is. Ones and zeros. Ones and zeros. The ones and the zeros. For computers. My understanding, that's how they work. So far, both the episodes will be half an hour. I feel like that's Patreon probably be longer, to be honest. I just thought of that now. Again, I'm figuring it out, guys. Figuring it out. And yeah, I'll make it longer. If you're putting up money, then yeah, it'll be longer. And I'll be more put together on that. This one's a little more loose. What can I say? I get stupid on it. And I believe it's getting better. I took notes today. I was listening to my old episode. Let's get into that. And I took some notes. There they are. There's the notes. So, you know, trying not to mumble. I stumble over my words because I lose track of what I'm doing. I'm not sure where to go with some things. And yeah, I go boo-ba-doo and la 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 la. Sorry for the ASMR shit. No office chair. The office chair is bad. It creaks and groans. I have 2. I have a newer one. I have an older one. And both of them make noise. I've listened, as have a couple other people, and they probably hear it too. I'm trying. Check my connections before. Fuck, I didn't do that. But yeah, my last episode and the episode before that, I had this staticky hiss. And I didn't know what it was. And I thought it might have been the microphone and stuff. I was looking for an excuse to buy another one. I think I talked about it before, and I went on Fiverr to look for an editor to try to fix it. He was like, oh, maybe the cord's too long or this and that. And then I remembered, just like at work, Simple answer first. Is it on? Yeah. It's on. It's on. Is it plugged in? Obviously, there's power to it, but was it plugged in? I was using the mixer, so it had the big fat cable that goes into the back of the microphone, like into the end of it, and that would go into the mixer. I'm not using that right now, so I'm not 100% sure how this is going to sound. I think it'll be okay. This is how I started. Just a USB cable, click, click, from the microphone into the laptop. And yeah, so the big fat cable was kind of falling out of the bottom of the mic. It wasn't a full connection, so I click that up. Shit was driving me nuts. I push it back in, and I hear it. It's like, there's a little like knobby click thing for it, and that wasn't really engaged. So before I had the hiss, I finally found the cable after 2 or 3 days. I was waiting for this guy on Fiverr to figure it out. He didn't. But fair to him, he wasn't in the room. This was over the internet. I think he was in the US. Build that wall. Canada, build the wall. Because it's November 1st, and shit's about to go down. Because Trump's going to win again. Anyway, that's all I'm talking about on that. But the cable. So the cable was falling out. It was making a hiss noise. Sounded like crap. And yeah, so I solved it. Pushed it back in. I tested it again. Hallelujah. All was back and well in the world. So there's that. That's like almost embarrassing. Yeah, check the cable. I've made fun of other people that in my job. Hey, this thing's not working. Won't even turn on. Check the power. Is it plugged in? Is the button on? Okay. Even after that, is the power to the outlet? Should probably be more specific. I'm talking about when a treadmill stops working. Simple things first. I gotta remember that. I'm gonna tattoo that. I've been thinking about a face tattoo. I'm 38, so it's gotta be time, right? I watched Tim Dillon's episode with Little Xan. They talked about face tattoos, and I think it would be reasonable. Okay, easiest answer first, kind of around my eye. Maybe like up around the side, like a Mike Tyson thing. Easiest answer, kind of around the side of my eye into my fucking brain. No, I'm not doing that. If I get tattoos, I'll get them on my arms, or my neck, or my fucking junk like a gentleman. I'm not a savage. That would be weird anywhere else. But yeah, that's maybe I will get a tattoo on my arm of easiest answer first, and you build up from there. Like my buddy James says, big bearded wonder. I've talked about him before. Want to get him on here. That would be in a Patreon episode. Me and him get into some stuff. We crack each other up. It's fucking fun. It's good times. I work for this motherfucker, but he's a good dude. He's not one of those bosses you want to hate. But yeah, easiest answer first. Like he says, he deals with other people, and he's like, "You guys are in step 27. We haven't even reached step 3. Let's go easy. I know you want to get shit done. We will. Pump the brakes. It's coming. One step at a time. You don't want to skip to step 11 and have to go back to 4. One step at a time. 12-step program. I'm getting a little self-conscious. I'm starting to wonder if everybody can hear me. It's not a big place, folks. It's not a big place. And there's people right in the next room. My daughter and my niece are watching Scary Movie. I did that the other day. That was it. Not last night, the night before. That'd be Devil's Night. Nothing fucking happened this year, did it? Used to be Vandalism Central. The shit didn't happen. I didn't see one smashed pumpkin. The kids are The kids are losing their way. Not one smashed pumpkin, not one fire. At least not in my neighborhood. But I'm in Canada. It was fucking cold and wet. That's why nobody went out. But yeah, no vandalism. But I watched scary stuff. There's a called Haunted on Netflix. Shout out to my brother for letting me use his Netflix. I missed it. It's cool to have it back. Thank you, Dave. He helped me with the move too, which was awesome. Yeah, Haunted on Netflix. It's a series of like short flicks, like 20 minutes, I guess. And they say they're true stories. I gotta say, after watching it, if they're true stories, I'm kind of freaked out. Some of them you're like, now you're pulling my leg. Or you were under the influence of something, or you have a mentalist problem. Maybe imagined, hallucinated. But there's one that's certainly believable. Is one dude that grew up in a cult. Fucking dark shit. All the ghosts, demons, and all that shit. The scariest, evilest motherfuckers are people. They're usually guys, let's be real. But yeah, scary ass shit. So I go to bed. I stayed up late because I didn't want to go to bed after watching this shit. Stayed up later and later. Eventually I had to go to bed. And in this new place, tons of squirrels. I think it was empty for a while because we found mouse poop and stuff. And there's big ass trees, which I like. It's cool. But the squirrels, trees onto the house, they don't give a shit. They do what they want. Squirrels, it's what they're known for. I think. What am I, squirrel expert? But these little bitches will run on the roof and make skittery, scratchy noises. Yeah. So me, 38 years old, pissing myself, get into bed. Whew, that's freaky shit I just watched. Trying not to freak myself out. And all the noises skittering on the roof in a new place. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? You little bitches. Get off my fucking roof. I'm about to fuck up some squirrels. So yeah. And okay. On that note, Patreon, check it out. I am done and out of here, folks. Thank you once again, and we'll see you again. Bye.